Welcome to the Profit Answer Man. We have a special episode today where we're going to talk to you about a new offering, the Profit Blueprint. If you're not interested in learning about this, skip this episode. We wanted this to be more accessible to every single business owner, regardless of their current revenue, and that's why we have built this. We created the Profit First Blueprint for them. It's a lot of what we do for our one-on-one clients, and we wanted to make that more accessible to everyone. Some of you may have heard Geeta in the past. She's been on to join me occasionally, and she is a big part of creating this system. Say hello.
Hi, everybody. I'm Geeta. You may have heard my voice before recently on the podcast doing some of the outros. As Rocky said, I have been the lead on this course project. I'm also a certified Profit First professional. It's been really, really fun to take everything that we do for clients and synthesize it, simplify it, and make it really easy for any business owner who's interested in improving their finances to understand. I have a background in marketing and also a little bit of education. This has been super fun for me to combine everything I've worked on in the past into one project.
And we are excited for its upcoming launch. I know it's been taking up a ton of our time over the last 3 months, and I will be glad when at least this phase of it is done. So give us a big picture. What is this all about?
So a big picture of the Profit Blueprint. It's kind of hard to boil it down to an overview because there is a lot that went into this course. But basically, we have 9 modules with a bunch of short videos. Also, I think it's over 20 interactive activities. I say over 20 because we keep adding more and changing stuff and figuring out how to make it better for you all. So it's 9 modules with short videos meant to be very engaging and give you the concepts that you need to grow your profits and understand your finances. So we walk you through all of those complicated concepts that kind of felt out of reach before, or maybe they're things that your accountant has never been able to explain to you. Maybe some of these financial things are actually the things that you find appearing in your nightmares. But the idea with this was to take all of that information and simplify it and give you a blueprint, like a very tangible way forward in how to implement Profit First in your business and go beyond Profit First implementation to take your business to the next level.
I think a lot of accountants struggle with explaining this because the biggest problem we have found is the financial reports they create don't give you a clear picture of the cash in your business and what's going on. I hear people say all the time to me, well, my accountant said I'm profitable, but where's the cash? And that's part of what we're trying to help you solve is to see why that occurs in your specific business and help you to figure it out and make it. We're trying to get rid of all the accounting mumbo jumbo and make it simple and understandable for you. As Geeta said, we're still continuing to improve and we're going to continue to do that. This is not one of those courses where we create it, we launch it, and we're done. I think we're going to be coming back, and where we see that there's an issue in getting our point across or that you've got a ton of questions that we didn't get to answering, we're actually going to constantly be updating the course, adding new modules, and improving it so that we make sure that you are getting the best results you are to have a growing and profitable business. So what you get up front is not what is going to be there at the end. It's going to be constantly updated, and we're not going to constantly charge you extra for an update because that is something we don't like. And it's something we talk to all our clients about, monthly recurring fees or these upgrade fees where they keep charging you and you don't really get much value out of it. We're going to be sharing a lot more information about the course and telling you everything that's included. But that is so hard to always convey just in the limited amount of space we have. And the reality is, if your attention span's like mine, you'll only read so much. So we wanted to give you a behind the scenes look at what went into this that you might not see in some of the things that we're going to send out to you.
We're letting you in on all of our insider secrets is what we're doing right now. Basically, the main thing that I want to highlight here is that as we've built this course, when we started, what we did was we sat down and we thought about what we are offering to our current clients and like just going through every step of that process. Like, what do we do on our first client call when we're getting to know our clients? And then how do we set up their finances? All of that stuff that we are doing, we tried to figure out, okay, if we're taking ourselves out of this equation, we have all this experience, like we've done this a bunch of times. How do we teach somebody who has never done this before, who has never done a profit first instant assessment, or who has never sat down and really gotten to think through their personal goals and their business goals and how those intersect? Like, how do we take those types of concepts and make it easy for anybody to understand, even if they've never thought about these things before? Which I don't know if that sounds like a daunting task in the way that I'm conveying it right now, but it most definitely was. So through that process, through going through this over several months, what we have for you now is, even if you really have not thought about your finances, if you haven't opened reports in a couple of years because you're like, wow, I'm just too scared to look at these are too intimidating, my accountant doesn't make any sense, and you associate like all of those finances with just something that doesn't make sense, that's okay, because we walk you through step by step in the course. We're walking with you every step of the way. We're always there to answer your questions, but the course was built for somebody like that doesn't have an understanding of their finances. And then we added advanced modules or advanced activities if you want to take it a step further. So if you do have a basic understanding of your finances and you want to go further, or after you've gone through the foundational modules and you want to keep going, we created the course with a very wide range of business owners in mind. So there is something for everybody. There's a lot of information that you can keep building on, and we designed it so that you would be getting the same experience as our clients, or a similar experience. Obviously, it's not going to be the same, but a similar experience to what our clients are getting, similar information, similar activities. We just took all of that and put it in activity, self-directed activity format. So that's been really fun.
And I know we're using the same dashboards that we use with our clients to be able to see how the business is doing. We'll help you forecast out for 2023 and let you plan what that looks like. And then if you want to forecast out for the next 9 years after 2023, we've even got a calculator in there to show you how to forecast out for 10 years. We'll also help you see where are the pools of profit in your business. So you might have multiple offerings. You go, where is my money really being made? What are my most lucrative parts of the business? We'll create and help you find that within your business so you can see where you might want to pivot to have more profits than you have now and work less. So this isn't about doing more. It's about doing less and keeping more. And as we've talked about, there's going to be tremendous support, especially for our beta clients. They're going to get extra help, but you'll always be able to ask questions in the course module. And we're also creating multiple tiers. And what I mean by that is there's going to be a complete do-it-yourself tier with, of course, your questions always answered. There'll be a next tier where there's a little bit of hands-on from us directly helping you. And then there's going to be a top tier where we sit down with you and do a lot of the work for you and help you as we work together to figure all of this out. So it's up to you what you want and how you need help, but we're going to give you a wide variety of ways to do that. Anything I left out that we should chat about?
Honestly, I think that covers it. But just to re-emphasize all of the activities that we have in here for you, we've talked about giving you some examples of like the financial calculators. We also have a lot of like personal reflection activities. So there are journal prompts in here. This is a very holistic course for you as a business owner. So while we are going to increase your profits, we are going to help you set up your profit first bank accounts and forecast out, figure out your most profitable products. We also recognize that you are a person. You're not just a machine running your business. So we've built in activities that will help you determine your personal goals. Think about what you want out of your personal life, and then we'll talk about how you can run your business and some of the things you may want to change in your business to support your personal life. We are very much about, okay, how do we discover what you want as a person? and what you think is important in your life. And how do we prioritize that and ensure that your business is supporting you? This also includes like making sure your business can support your cost of living and actually having a calculator where you figure out how much your life costs, and then we'll figure out how much your business needs to make in top line revenue each year to achieve that. This is a very holistic course that does look at you as a person and does talk to you like you are a person and not just like a robot that understands accounting. So just to clarify, that's kind of what we were very mindful of including as we created the course.
You shouldn't say created, because we're still creating. We're still in the
creation mode.
Constantly. So we're still in beta stage. Honestly, we're gonna launch a little messy. And we're still figuring out the platforms for how this is going to be delivered, making sure that it's the best platform to actually deliver to you. So just understand that. As part of that, we're going to give you the extra support. And at the end of the day, we don't want to bring this out to everybody until we've got it done well. So we're only bringing in a handful of business owners as part of the original beta launch here. And what we're asking is, if you would like to learn more about this, or, you want to go ahead and sign up, there is a waiting list right now. And all we're asking is just get on the waiting list. There's a link in the show notes to be able to click on that and just your name and your email address. If you want to chat with us, we'll give you that opportunity too, as part of that process, to have a conversation to see if it's right for you, to learn a little bit more, and then we'll roll out everything. And again, the pricing at the beginning is going to be dramatically less than what it's going to be offered for when it actually releases. This episode is going up for a extremely short period of time, and it will self-destruct, and it will no longer be in your feed. So if you go back looking for it and say, where was that? I can't find it. It's because it's gone. That's the bottom line. It means we've gotten the number of beta testers we needed, and we are rolling. So with that, I thank you very much for taking a couple minutes to listen to the new offering. And again, click the link, sign up. There's no obligation. We are not going to spam you. I don't have time to write all those emails, nor do I want to. Have a wonderful day, and may it be a profitable week.